And welcome! Today, in our session on models of atypical behavior, we will explore the reasons behind psychological disorders. This session examines different frameworks, from biological to sociocultural, that explain atypical behavior and how these models influence treatment approaches. The biological model sees mental disorders as stemming from physical causes. Genetic inheritance, neurotransmitter imbalances, and brain structure play key roles. Scientific research supports this model, leading to effective medications. However, it may overlook social factors and only treat symptoms. Medication like antidepressants is commonly used. Sigmund Freud's psychodynamic model focuses on unconscious conflicts. Early childhood experiences shape these conflicts, influencing behavior. It highlights the role of the unconscious mind and defense mechanisms. While insightful, it's hard to test scientifically and often overemphasizes sexuality. Therapy involves exploring these unconscious conflicts. The behavioral model attributes abnormal behavior to learned conditioning. Classical and operant conditioning are key principles. Phobias may arise from associating neutral stimuli with fear. Supported by research, it offers effective treatments for phobias. However, it may ignore thoughts and emotions. Cognitive models link abnormal behavior to irrational thinking patterns. Negative thoughts and cognitive distortions play a significant role. Depression, for example, involves negative views about self, world, and future. Strong research support backs this model, focusing on present thought patterns. Cognitive behavioral therapy is a common treatment. The humanistic model emphasizes self-concept and personal growth. Psychological distress occurs when experiences don't align with self-concept. It values individual experience and personal growth, offering a non-judgmental approach. However, measuring its effectiveness scientifically is challenging. Person-centered therapy is a typical treatment approach. The sociocultural model considers social and environmental influences on mental disorders. Factors like poverty, discrimination, and trauma are significant. It explains cultural variations in mental health, but may not address biological vulnerabilities. Community support and social interventions are treatment approaches. This model highlights society's impact on mental health. No single model explains all psychological disorders. A biopsychosocial approach combines biological, psychological, and social factors. This comprehensive perspective enhances understanding and treatment. It acknowledges the complexity of mental disorders. Many professionals now adopt this approach for a holistic view. Genetics play a crucial role in mental health disorders. Family studies show higher risks for conditions like schizophrenia. Twin studies suggest a genetic component in these disorders. However, having a genetic predisposition doesn't guarantee development. Environmental factors also influence these outcomes. Correct. Neurotransmitters regulate mood and behavior in the brain. Imbalances can lead to psychological symptoms. Low serotonin levels link to depression, while excess dopamine associates with schizophrenia. Treatments aim to correct these imbalances. Medications like antidepressants and antipsychotics are common. Brain imaging reveals structural differences in disorders. Abnormalities in areas like the amygdala link to anxiety. Reduced frontal lobe activity associates with impulse control issues. These findings support the biological model. They offer insights into treatment and understanding. The cognitive model explains depression through negative thinking. Aaron Beck's cognitive triad involves views about self, world, and future. These thoughts influence emotions and behavior. Cognitive distortions like catastrophizing worsen depression. Cognitive behavioral therapy targets these thinking patterns. The biological model is backed by scientific research. Twin studies show genetic components in disorders like schizophrenia. Brain imaging provides objective evidence of differences. Medications derived from this model improve quality of life. It reduces stigma by framing disorders as illnesses. The biological model can be reductionist. It may ignore psychological and social factors. Medication doesn't always address underlying causes. Side effects can impact treatment adherence. Environmental factors often interact with biology, suggesting complexity. The biological model offers valuable insights and treatments. However, it doesn't fully explain atypical behavior. A biopsychosocial approach is more comprehensive. It acknowledges the interaction of biological, psychological, and social factors. Combining models provides a fuller understanding. This is the conclusion of the video. For any queries, send us a WhatsApp message at 074843616688, and a team member will be happy to help. Thank you, and we look forward to the next session.